Welcome back to 12 Acres and welcome to this week's highlights video. We are definitely getting into some summer weather and everything's starting to really bloom and just really grow pretty.
Hi Maggie. You see her in there? Laying in the shade of the barn.
Maggie prefers to spend the hottest parts of the day inside the barn, while the horses, they are content to be out grazing.
Hi Piggy. Hi. What you doing? Silly girl. Oh no. I'm gonna eat my fingers.
Tim actually went back to work this week under light duty restrictions, of course, because he's just now at the 6-week mark. But this was probably one of our last family walks together. We're gonna miss those.
Ready to go uphill all the way back?
All the way up there?
No, all the way back home. Maybe a couple of these, because they're hanging down right where we walk through here. So like this one for sure, and then this one. No, you can go back a little bit further on that one. Come about right there. Somewhere around there. There you go. And that next little one.
But this one has apples.
I know, but they're in the way, and the bigger those apples get, the more it's going to hang down. And okay, awesome. Okay, now we're going to move to the driveway area.
Our neighbor cut and baled our hayfield this week. This was the first cutting of the year for us. And with the temperatures now in the 90s almost every day, it was time to get the pool set up.
Cleaning. I'm a hard worker.
Only for the pool I'm hard worker. And this is fun.
And even though I didn't plant a ton of things in the garden this year, I still can't get over how beautiful it is.
Check out my lovely fence here. I've got posts like every 2 feet. Oh my goodness. All right, Maggie, I'm coming through. Don't do anything crazy. Good girl. Good girl, Maggie. I added another cattle panel right here to this section because this gate is kind of an iffy spot right now. It was better, but as this fence post has come loose. Okay, I know. Anyway, I didn't want to risk with him mowing the animals getting too excited about all that wonderful smelling grass and getting out right here, because this is the weakest spot right here. So I added another cattle panel going all the way to the edge of the barn, and hopefully that will deter any. See, she was so excited as soon as he started mowing. Such a pretty girl.
Not working.
If you keep at it, you'll eventually flatten it out.
Okay.
And then you walk down to the next spot. Just be careful, because if you fall, your feet will get stuck in that, and then you'll fall down. Okay, so we did 4 sections here, 4 cattle panels. It's not perfect, but by laying them down, straightening them out, and then reattaching them, we added about a foot height to the fence from where it was before. So hopefully that will work out a little bit better, and then tomorrow we'll come out and do 4 more sections, and a couple more days after that we should be able to do all this. It's super hot out today, so we're not going to do too much out here. We've got other chores we got to do. I started another batch of eggs in the incubator this week. These will be for me. The last batch I gave to my sister to use for her day camp kids that come during the summer at her horse farm. Chicks are always a big hit with kids. So this batch will be for myself. My first marigold blooming. Cosmos. Zinnias. Yarrow and Polish amaranth, and then here in the background you can see the beautiful perennial beds are really starting to show. The only thing some of the smaller plants that I had done around the front part of these bee balm bushes didn't come back for whatever reason on this side. I had more of the blanket flower, and I had some daisies around here, and they did not come back. So because the bee balm has the long skinny bare stems, it really needs to have another layer that's not as tall, but something to kind of fill in that, to cover up those ugly legs. See, like over here where I have more of the black-eyed Susans kind of fill in this area. They're not quite as tall as the bee balm, but it's just kind of a nice step down. And then these were supposed to be a little bit more full around here. Some of them did not come back. I had like 3 different varieties of the blanket flower, and just this one, well, I've got this one here, and then on this side there's this variety that came back. So just different. It's very funny how I planted basically the same things in both of these perennial beds, but the plants that came back are slightly different.